Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and into another vlog. It's a Monday morning and I'm going to take you along for the week, sharing the little pockets of time where I like to do my hobbies. On this channel, I like to encourage you to make the time for your hobbies if you can, as I believe it makes the day-to-day grind more enjoyable. Starting with reading, I love the idea of reading for about 15 to 20 minutes every morning, but realistically I love to sleep, so I find it hard to wake up early. But one day a week I have to wake up about half an hour earlier to drop my husband off at the train station, as we only have one car and I drive to work. So on this day I spend the extra 20 minutes enjoying a coffee, breakfast and a quick read, preferably something non-fiction or about self-development. Fast forward to the evenings. Once I get home, I aim to do about a 30-minute workout, maybe 3 times a week. But sometimes I don't and I go straight to cooking dinner instead. So tonight I'm making a quick and easy Thai green curry chicken with green beans and rice. I'm utilising my pressure cooker so that it can cook away whilst I have a shower. The aim for me is to have dinner and finish up in the kitchen by 7:30, so I can spend the rest of the evening on what I want to do. Alright, tonight's hobby of choice is drawing. My mission at the moment is to do more art, experiment with different mediums to find my favourite and then stick to it. I've always struggled to define my artistic style, but I realise it's because I was so focused on figuring it out first and then creating, rather than just creating a whole heap and then finding my style within it. Any other creatives out there who can relate? So I've grabbed myself a new sketchbook and I'm setting out to fill this up this year, starting today. I'm counting on you guys to hold me accountable. You probably don't realise how much motivation you give me to keep pursuing my goals and dreams, so just know I'm cheering you on too in whatever your journey is. On a side note, Melbourne weather is starting to get really cold. Winter is definitely coming, so I've decided to pull out my knitwear from the spare room and put it into my main wardrobe. I love the winter season for the winter fashion. I'm a sucker for knitwear and cozy layers. My nighttime routine is my favourite time of the day. I really enjoy the calmness and zen about 1 hour before sleeping. I find it really helps my sleep to be better quality, which sets me up for the next day. So for this, I'm fairly strict about it, and I always try to prioritize it. By dimming the lights, putting on some relaxing piano music, doing a light stretch, and then cozying up with a book, I am in a super relaxed state. By the way, I prefer a fiction book in the evening, and I'm currently reading The Prison Doctor by Dr. Amanda Brown, which has been really interesting so far. I'm not a crazy workout kind of girl. To be honest, I get bored about 30 minutes in, so I like to keep it low impact, beginner level, and just do what I feel comfortable, plus a little bit more just to push it slightly. Tonight I'm going to draw again, as I really enjoyed last night's session. I don't want to overthink it too much, so I just draw the first thing that comes to mind, and sometimes I have got some photos on my phone from random things I found interesting. The inspo photo for tonight is a really cool tile flooring pattern that I saw in a random restaurant in Mauritius earlier this year. I'm thinking this one would be cool to turn into a repeating digital pattern one day, but for now I'll just try drawing it. The next night, I suddenly had this urge to do some fashion illustrations. I wanted to do a speedy version where I quickly draw fluid lines and get the essence of the form and shape without too much detail. This turned out to be really fun and takes me back to my high school days where I loved to draw things like this, because back then I wanted to be a fashion designer. And lastly, for this night, I'm spending my hobbies time to do some Chinese study. For those who are new, I am Australian-born Chinese and I speak native Cantonese, but I have never been able to read and write it. So I'm currently learning Mandarin with the HSK course books. I'm about to finish workbook number 2 tonight, so this is the final test at the very end of the book. Let's see how I go. With a 9-to-5 full-time job and other adult responsibilities, I realistically only have about 1.5 hours of free time every night. I choose to spend this time intentionally making progress in hobbies or side projects because it brings me joy and a sense of authenticity. But having said that, I have my down days too, my lazy days and unmotivated weeks. I just came out of one and I totally scrapped this schedule, and that's totally normal too. So just keep going, don't give up, and we can do it. That brings me to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching till the end. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like and consider subscribing for more from me. Have a lovely day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!